46. Trev's Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. You know that. If you're tuning in, if you're watching, it's too sweet. Anyway, I'll address the elephant in the room. I don't have a Maple Leafs jersey. And I tried going as blue as I could. That's that. But, again, I don't have a Maple Leafs jersey. And that's the reason why we're here. The Maple Leafs. I mean, we knew this was coming. I myself didn't think it was going to happen as quickly as it did. I thought for sure if anything was going to happen, the soonest would have been by the end of the week. At latest, All-Star break, if nothing had changed. But if you're just hearing about this for the first time, it pleases me to be the first to tell you. Mike Babcock was relieved of his coaching duties in Toronto after 4.25 years. Sheldon Keefe, who was the coach for the Toronto Marlies of the AHL, which is the farm club, the feeder system, he's been promoted to head coach. In Babcock's 4.25 years in Toronto, the Maple Leafs had a record of 173 wins, 133 losses, and 45 shootout or overtime losses, having made the playoffs in the last 3 seasons, going 8 wins, 12 losses, but never advancing past the first round. Again, we knew it was coming, and I don't think so much the track record speaks for itself as much as what's happened lately. Like, if it hasn't been obvious watching the Maple Leafs play the last little while, they kind of gave up on them. And especially in Pittsburgh. I know a lot of people have said that they really gave up on Babcock in Pittsburgh, and they did. It was very obvious. I mean, when Ovechkin can point it out before even playing him, that says a lot. I mean, it could have happened then. You know, the embarrassment of having the star player of the league throw egg on your face, been like, yeah, that's embarrassing. But either way, you know, he kind of got a bit of a reprieve up until now. And I don't know if this was the right move to make. I mean, there's so many other issues the Maple Leafs have right now other than cap problems, defense, and a backup goalie. I don't think firing the coach was the smartest thing to do, but apparently that's all part of the plan. And it sounds so Heath Ledgerish. It's all part of the plan. Whatever Dubas's plan is. But, yeah, something had to change. Yes, the coach, this soon? The first coaching casualty of the year? I don't know. Let's talk about it some more. Now, granted, something like a cap problem is out of Babcock's hands, but ultimately he has to deal with the product that's being paid the millions and millions of dollars that are how far over the cap this year? But something like player development, yeah, you could see it was really almost affecting the team in a sense, and not for the better. I mean, he did want to turn guys into 200-foot players, but not everybody is a 200-foot player. I mean, it's not easy. It's like Rome. Rome wasn't built in a day. You can't teach a forward to be a 200-foot player like that. It takes time, but it didn't really look like a lot of the guys were adapting. And for whatever reason this season, the defense is not gelled. And yeah, the glaring problem of the backup goalie, that kind of needs to be addressed, and soon. But that's all on Dubas. That's not on Babcock. And as I said earlier, it definitely might have been a case of these superstars just kind of said, hey, we're throwing you under the bus. Have fun with it. And I don't think Babcock's going to be out of a job long. I mean, if anything, he'll just take the rest of this year off, you know, recharge the batteries, do what he's got to do. And guarantee we'll see him again next year. If not next year, hopefully he'll get a call from Seattle. But that's a theoretical. My ultimate thought, though, Leafs fans might not like it. Some Leafs fans might agree. They fired the wrong guy. Ever since Dubas has taken office as GM, nothing good has come out of it. And I'm not saying that as a guy who doesn't like the Leafs. I'm saying that as a guy on the outside looking in. I mean, all I'm seeing Dubas do really is throw the book into a mess. And ultimately, guys like Babcock have to pay for that. And I get it. Coaches are hired to be fired. But again, wrong guy. So as for the Leafs' playoff chances going forward, I don't think it hurts them any more than it did going into today. I mean, they're still fifth in the division. So they're not in a wild card spot right now. I think that's still Philly and Pittsburgh holding those. I don't think it really hurts their chances that they had early on. I know a lot of the experts figured this was their year to do it, and well, they haven't done anything much of note other than Marner getting hurt. But provided the rest of the core stays healthy, Marner comes back quicker than later, and they play their ass off, they might still make the playoffs, first in the division, as how myself and a lot of other people might have predicted. Not so sure about that anymore. I mean, thankfully I'm wrong on that. But yeah, if they don't make the playoffs this year, I don't know if they'll be too sore about it. They might be, but at the same time, we're only in the quarter of the way season in. There's still 62 games left for most teams, so still lots of hockey to be played. But again, it doesn't really hurt their chances now than it did going into today, which they didn't have the best chances today. They might not have the best chances at the end of the season. I guess we'll see when we get there, right? So that was episode 46 of Trev's Hockey Show. I want to thank you for tuning in. Your viewership always means so much to me. Always has, always will. Don't forget that I do appreciate you for tuning in. All you new subscribers, thank you very much. We're doing almost as good as the main channel in a shorter time, so that's an amazing thing. But if you like this video, feel free to give me that thumbs up. If you want to, there's that little red button. Hit that thing. You stay up to date with all the content that I'm putting out. If you want to, you can find me on Facebook at Trev's Trade Page. You can find the parent channel on Facebook at Trev's TV. You can find me on Instagram at Rockstar Trev TV. Moving forward, as far as how the season progresses, well, we'll play it ear to ear, day by day. There'll always be something to talk about as far as this season is concerned, and who knows? Maybe it'll be another coaching casualty. Maybe it'll be another jersey reaction. I know there's supposed to be a couple of them coming, so I'm kind of waiting on those. Other than that, I got a few different ideas. I might actually run them past you, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there, I guess. But either way, in the meantime, and in between time, you'll go for more videos from the Trev. Later.